On this episode of King Customs, we are going to be installing some coilovers on this 2010 Camaro.
Oh yeah, Jane's about to get a little lower, and she's gonna look good.
Coming up. What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning into the channel. Now today we have a special episode. I'm doing a collaboration with my friend Scott, and we are going to be working on his Camaro. So Scott, please introduce yourself to my followers.
Hey, what's up guys? For those of you who don't know me, my YouTube channel is Scott Herman Fitness. I teach fitness on YouTube. I have another channel that's a gaming channel, and oftentimes I'll do car installs on there as well. Obviously with my girl Jane, she's been with me since I bought her brand new in 2010. What we're gonna do today is install some coilovers that I've had in my garage for like the last year and a half. Just collecting dust, but ready to go in. So let's get started, man. It's been too long.
Let's get started.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go. It's even better.
All right.
Ooh. First things first, we're gonna measure the original ride height, and we're sitting off the ground at about 29 3/4. And if we measure from the center of the rim, let's see, we're sitting at about 16 inches.
What did you say before? 29 and 16. So he is correct.
Damn, it's a little dirty in there. Jesus Christ. Me
Put them
too.
together so you don't lose them.
That's right. Don't want to lose your nuts. There you go. This is the guy with no shirt on.
Yeah. Starting of a porno.
Ready?
In order to remove our front struts, Scott and I work on removing the 2 bolts holding our strut to the knuckle.
We're gonna remove our brake hose out of the way so we don't let it get damaged with the strut moving. Put this back in here so we don't lose our bolts. We're gonna pop this ABS wire out. Put them to the side. And now we're gonna remove this stabilizer link.
We use the locking pliers to hold the inside nut, then our socket to remove the outer. When releasing the nut on the strut tower, hold the strut so it doesn't fall and damage your brake line or ABS. This is not a recommended way of removing your strut mounts. This is extremely dangerous, and I recommend not to try this method at home if you do not know what you're doing. Scott measures each coil just to make sure that we are at an even ride height from BC Racing's factory settings. When mounting the coilover, make sure to put everything back in the reverse order.
Alright, just put it through the hole.
Now we reinstall our coilover to our strut tower. Then we install our 2 bolts holding in our strut to the knuckle.
Baby, yeah!
It's looking good already.
Right?
Looking good already.
Next, we reinstall our stabilizer link and tighten everything up till it's nice and snug. While Scott's finishing up some final adjustments, I decided to start on the passenger side. Oh boy, this is gonna look hot. After completing both sides, we install the rims and check out exactly where our ride height is. To finalize everything, we install our hard to soft dial on our coilover. Then we test drive Camaro Jane to make sure that she isn't rubbing. The fronts look good, now it's time to work on the rears.
Alrighty guys, so here we are. We're gonna put on the rear coilovers, but we have a little issue here, so we're gonna try to figure out how to adjust our ride height from hard to soft. We figured that we have to drill a hole in the trunk, so we're trying to find a way to kind of give us a little guidance, and Scott's here trying to figure it out.
So this is what needs to go on top of the coilover. It sits right here, and then this piece sits on top of this, and then this has to go through the trunk so that you can adjust it from hard to soft. So obviously we gotta make a hole for this, and I don't want to have to cut a huge circle just to find that. So what we're gonna try to do is mount the top of the shock back in place, and then I have this 3/8 extension that just happens to fit in here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shove it through, and I'm gonna hammer the bottom and try to just make a mark on the firewall of the car so that when I pull this back down, I can see exactly where I need to be and make my hole. So get everything back in place. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put a little Crest whitening toothpaste on the tip of this, and then when we shove it through and pull it out, it'll stick to where we need the drill. Pretty simple process. You wanna lick the tip?
Yeah.
Okay. No hesitance. You wanna get low before I stick this in? That was not meant to be over-sexualized. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't see everything, but enough. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, I got that.
Boom. Now we're gonna take all that back down.
The toothpaste is a great reference point.
Oh man, you got some dripping from your tip. OnlyFans.
In order for the coil's adjustment to have an easy access, we drill a hole in the trunk of Jane. Then I file down my edge and Scott vacuums the debris.
So now that we made a hole, we're gonna take some touch-up paint and just touch up the area so it doesn't rust or anything like that. Whee!
Using our original pieces to complete our coilover assembly is simple. First we install our washer, then the rubber, then we slide our mount over and make sure to line it up with the spring. Then we install our washer and finally our nut. We use our air gun to zap it all into place. Then we double check it with an Allen key and a wrench.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach the adjustment knobs and then make sure it fits through the hole that we put in the car, in the trunk. So first, we're gonna put this on here. Okay. Just like that. Then we're gonna use our adjustable wrench to tighten that down.
If you'll have a nice gift, Herman.
There we go. So it works all the way to the left, all the way to the right. So it's all the way on hard. I'm gonna rotate it back once. There we go. And now we're gonna put this on. We're gonna use red thread lock. And he'll make 2500. All right, so we'll just get all that on there. Cool. You ready?
Ready. Definitely not for kids. Definitely not for kids.
As we reinstall our coilover, I guide the adjustment knob through the hole. Then Scott and I reinstall the rear coil. place our tires on, and then we check the ride height of Camaro Jane.
Alrighty guys, so I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you like this collaboration that I did with Scott, please leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know if you want us to do another one again. Or also hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. Scott, how'd you enjoy this?
I mean, it was a pain in the ass. It took us all day, but everything went in smooth. Once you figured out how everything went in, the directions helped a little bit.
Exactly.
Tried not to use them, but you had to go use them. But yeah, everything's in. The car ride's smooth. You can definitely tell a difference. We actually did go for a test drive, and the car feels like a different car. It's even sticking more to the ground when I'm ripping through the gears, especially if I'm punching it. If I'm redlining it around 6,000 RPMs when I switch from first to second, I'm noticing I'm not shaking as much all over the road. So
much better.
So much better.
So much better. And you guys learn how to use toothpaste in so many different ways.